So, I'm not going to claim to be a master. You've probably watched some of my Let's Plays, and I suck. But a few things I have learned is how to farm like a boss. And, yeah. So, I'm going to be showing you where to get the most blood echoes, where to get the best blood gems, and where to get bloodstones. And two of them are in the same area where we're at now. And I'm pretty sure you've at least seen where to get the echoes. I think everybody and their mother knows this, but I need some echoes. I only have 4,000. I'm not liking being... I want to get an even 120 because I have OCD, so I want to get 8 levels out of this. Maybe get some stones, but we're going to be going over it. First, let me show you what I got equipped for my runes. So, we've got the 2 moons for more echoes from slain enemies. And we also have, I believe it's hair, which is more blood echoes from visceral attacks. And now, a lot of people overlook that one, and you get almost twice, I think it's 1.5 as many souls, or echoes, from enemies when you do that with a visceral attack. And I've done this so many times I could visceral pretty much everything, so I will show you how to visceral the shit out of shit. Not these guys, they're kind of hard to visceral, and there's no point, they don't give many echoes. But even there, with the 2 moons, we just got 4,000 souls, so why not? Now, these guys, Shadows of Yharnam, easiest enemies in the game to parry in my opinion. So, hello sir. Boom. Jump attack, not an issue. Flamer, second one, usually follow it up with a second one, which is easy to parry. Alright, get over here. Swing your sword. Swing it. Stop blowing. Alright. Not that swing. Alright, he's being... okay. There we go. Those attacks are easy to parry, because, I mean, there's a big tell, and the minute you see that sword kind of wind back, you've got to parry. If they miss, they always... or even if you let them hit you, they always follow it up with a second, especially the guys without any flames and shit. So... alright, he's a little different. Hold on, you gotta wait for his thing... just look at the mace, and then when it comes through, boom. Don't look at him. This guy, look at the mace. Actually, for most enemies, you should be looking at their weapons as opposed to them. There's a few that, usually any type of lunge attack, you want to look for when the body moves towards you, which I'll show you with the pigs. And then, for weapons, enemies with weapons, well, first, let's stick this up his ass. And then let's go pull out his guts. Taking those. And there you go. Now let's see how many souls we got. 17,000. Now without a visceral, because viscerals you can get through backstabs or through your gun. Either way, same shit. Now, this part's a little tricky. I run out to the first tree right here, let him see me, jog away, he'll charge. And you want to lead him down the stairs because you do not want to fight both of them. You could, but it's just risky. That is his worst attack. You do not want to get hit with Frenzy. Alright, I messed that up. But you can actually... I messed it up twice. Awesome. Man. Well, that makes me look like a fool. I told you I suck. That's my first run of the day. I don't edit my videos. What you see is raw. But when he comes down, and the hard part about trying to shoot him out of that is that he changes his timing. So you can really just spam shoot, which I was trying not to, I was trying to look cool. But you can spam shoot the shit out of him until he comes down to the ground, and you will get the parry on that attack. You can parry every one of the pig's attacks. A lot of people don't even bother. They go for the backstab. That's probably what I'm going to do, because it's a little easier. And pros are still the most powerful fucking enemy in the game. Alright, goodbye. So, now we just do it again. Now, even though we fucked up, we still got 40,000 souls, which we're going to get it back. I doubt I'm going to die to these guys. I mean, that's almost too easy. Faked it. Sometimes we'll do like a little hilt, and you won't get the parry, but it's not a big deal. Not at all. And those guys get 5,500 apiece. I mean, nothing to spit at. But the pigs are where the money is. Yeah, the easiest one to parry on him is when he cocks back to his left, I believe, yeah. And he tries to backhand you with that mace. That's an easy parry. Now these guys, yeah, like I said, you can shoot them, you can parry them, but this is always the easiest. And you'll be able to see that in well, I fucked it up, because I'm retarded. There's the parry on him. And I fucked it up, I didn't get the visceral. You gotta go right on their head when they do that. Alright, come on. Damn. See, they changed the timing. Gets me every time. There it is. And there it is. Yeah, the minute when they pull back, you can see their head kind of move when they're about to fall, and that's when you take your shot. Pro tip. But now we gotta fight these guys, and this is the tricky part. First tree. Hello, Mr. Man. Jog. Here he comes. Don't go too far away or he'll charge you again. Try to like bait him over here. That's not a big deal. Alright, now he's getting cocky. And this works too, this counts as a visceral. And you go right up their asshole, pull their rectum, and you're dead. And here's another thing, my character's a little powerful, but even if you have a weak character and you're doing the whole visceral attack thing, if you don't have to kill them with the visceral. As long as you land a visceral before you kill them, you will get the bonus blood echoes, and I'll show you that. So, missed it there. I hate that attack. That has killed me so many times. Come on. That's not good. Yeah, you don't want that to happen. And I lost my souls. So, we're looking real good, right guys? That's cheap. They very rarely do that, but that's why you don't want to back up too much of a charge, and if you're locked on, you're screwed, because the only way to really dodge that attack is unlocked. So, I mean, you can sidestep it if you spam, but even you'll get hit 50% of the time. Best thing to do is unlock and just roll away. If I die to birds, then I'm gonna have to edit. Alright, you guys think you're cool. I'm gonna die to birds, aren't I? That's hilarious. Oh, by the way, dogs, never have a problem with a dog again. Hit them with any type of blood attack, doesn't have to be Chicago. Knock them right on their ass. Let's visceral the fuck out of these guys. Alright, over here. I'll get my health back. You can flame all you like. Come on, swing your sword. There you go. So yeah, I fucked up my first 2 runs. Again, eventually you'll get in such a habit of beating these pieces of shit that it'll become literally muscle memory. Kind of like these guys. I've got these guys down pat. The pigs are always risky because they're a little unpredictable. They have unpredictable attacks. It's usually based on range, and you'll get a feel for the range when you're too far away, and you get that. There we go. That feels good, doesn't it? See, now he's not dead. So I didn't kill him with a visceral, but we're still going to get the same amount of souls in the visceral bonus. Normally it's 12,000 if it's not with a visceral. Alright, jog away. He's got my souls. And you want to jog to the left because you don't want him to get caught. Now come over here. Come on, Porky. Come on, don't get too far, I'll charge. Oh, and I had the visceral and I backed away like a bitch. Those are easy to dodge too, but Oh shit, that's not what you want to happen. And I let it happen. This is not a good case scenario. I'm gonna run away, I'm gonna back down like a bitch. Come on. And then you go over to their head. Don't just go straight ahead. Want to line up their face, or you'll miss and just attack. So we got him dead. Let's go deal with the other one. You do not want to fight both of them. Don't have to say why. Speaking of both of them, where did the other one go? Did he fall down here? I still haven't explored that area yet, actually, now I think of it. But... where is he? I hear him. In the water. He must have fell off the cliff, so... wow, it's funny, I finally decided to make like a farming video and everything kind of goes wrong. It's wonderful. So we're gonna have to go down here, I guess. Which I haven't gone down here yet, so let's do a little exploring. I believe there's going to be kin down here, if I remember. This way leads back. What the hell is going on over here? Pigs attacking something else? The Yarnum. The Shadows of Yarnum. That's interesting. Thank you, Shadow of Yarnum, for giving me my echoes. I've never seen... oh, shit. I'm getting a Skype call. Get on freaking PSN. I'll talk to you there. Alright, so we got our ship back. Beware of foe. Yeah, and here's the Yarnamites. This is the back way up here. Now these guys, you just want to lead these guys out. Oh, I missed that. Don't mind them, just go right for your health. Surprised that wasn't a visceral. That is, though. Goodbye. And... ouch. Dead as doornails. Alright, so now after this, you've got all your souls, and as you can see, we had a couple stacked up, but normally, with all the stuff that we have equipped, that will give you about 80,000 souls. 80 to 90 each run, if you get all visceral attacks. And then what you do, pull a whole fucking Bold Hunter's Mark, and do it until you're blue in the fucking face. And trust me, you will. You will have nightmares about this one run, and all the pigs, and all the shit that can possibly go wrong. So... yeah, real fun stuff. But we're actually going to go back to the Hunter's Dream. I'm going to pick up some Bold Hunter's Marks and shit, so get this done a little quicker. But you can very easily rack up 1,000,000 souls within 20 minutes. Easily. If you don't get fucked or too cocky. Bold Hunter's Marks are good because they give you 2 shots to get your souls back, as opposed to just killing yourself at the end of the run, which is what I used to do. So, let's see, Bold Hunter's Mark. We don't need that many. We'll take 50. And I might get a level out of it. There we go. So that was all that for the blood echoes. That's how you're gonna get your blood echoes on that run. But there's also something else we want to do over here. And now I'm going to show you the best place to get blood gems. And you're not going to like it, because I'm pretty sure you probably know how to get good blood gems, right? Fighting the toughest enemy in the game multiple times and getting good at killing them, which I have yet to do. It is such a pain in the ass. It really is. And you're gonna see. And I probably should have went with different runes for this, because you're gonna want all the health you can get. Because you hear that singing? You hear it? I know you know it, if you played this game. Oh, yes, the singing pieces of shit. They give you the best blood gems in the game. And you probably haven't killed enough of them to realize it, because you usually just run this area, get the blood rock, and never see them again, and thank God for it. But, no. Bloodborne's going to reward you for killing them multiple times. And they're not too tough once you get the parry down. Once you, like, literally have it down to muscle memory. Which I don't have this jump down because I'm going to fall to my death. That's how we do it. That's how we do it where I'm from. And then the elevator's just going to land on top of my tits just to fuck with me. Alright. Alright. Cool beans. So, yeah. 90% of my deaths in Souls games, falling to my death. Ask anybody who's played with me. There's a reason why, you know, I left Crash Bandicoot in the 90s. I don't like platformers. At least the elevator's waiting for me this time. So you're going to want to jump off here once the thing is fully gone in, and then you want to roll. And then we're going to fight these assholes. So first I come over to this rock. I hide like a bitch. I don't know why she isn't here. Usually she's already walking towards me. I must have been too fast. Yeah, because the elevator was waiting. Usually she'll already be halfway up here and you don't have to wait that long. But you don't want them to be too far away when you run out, because then you'll die of frenzy. But if you visceral them, you'll get all your health back once you turn frenzy. And I'm going to show you. So, alright. Here's the slut. Here's the arms, here's the body. And then you just visceral her. You take her heart out. Now, usually that doesn't happen to me. Usually the frenzy is cancelled, but I must have too high of a frenzy resist right now. And now, Quicksilver Bullets. You're going to say, where the fuck's my blood gem? It's a percentage drop. It's not rare. It's unlikely. It's like maybe 20% chance, but usually you get one good stone each run. And now, if you're like, how the hell did you parry her on your first try? It's because I've died to them 1,000 times. So, when you see their arms go out, don't mind it. Look at the brain. The minute the brain moves towards you, the second you see it leap towards you, you fire. We'll see if I can do it twice and 3 times in a row. Hey, slut. And I fucked it up. And I'm dead. Maybe I get a second try. Yeah, I'll get a second try out of it at least. So back down like a bitch. Again, you're going to want at least 30 vit before you even attempt this, so you can have a second try and you don't die just instantly. So she'll just go back patrolling, singing along, having a good day. Let me try to get a better view of her. And I fucked it up again. See? I'm looking at the arms, which is rookie mistake number 1 I'm making. Again, you want to look at her body. The body is what has to move towards you for the parry to work. Otherwise, you're gonna die. Let's try it again. We need all the help we can get. This is a good area. Come on. There it is. When the body comes. And I did not lose health because of the frenzy. She drop anything? Quicksilver bullets. Alright, we're having bad luck. When you see that, just hide. La la la, la la la. La 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 la. There it is again. And I'm gonna... Oh no, I survived it. Boom, Curse Striking Damp Blood Gem. So that's 4. Usually they'll drop 4s and 5s constantly. And the thing is that they're cursed, so you're gonna get some shitty ones. And then we usually just do this. And there's another shortcut. You can go the other way from, I think, Nightmare Immensis. But, I just do it this way. Each run will usually give you a Bloodstone. And having 6 is not going to be enough for a run, so I think you get the hint there. And I don't want to keep on fighting those sluts. Not one bit. Not one bit. And they give a decent amount of souls, too. That was 66,000. That's almost the whole run of the other area, but the whole pig run is way easier than dealing with them hoes. So now last, but certainly not least, and I'm going to do this probably for the longest time, because I need 5 fucking Bloodstone chunks. Is how to get chunks. You want chunks? You want twin shards? You want all types of shit? Well, make your way down to the Upper Cathedral Ward. This is a missable area. I missed it until I fucking was a bitch and went on the wiki to find out how I missed it. And I realized it's because I hated that one area with Mr. Laserman, and I did not get the key to open it. So I had to do that after I'd already beaten Gurman. But, I always knew this area because I remember my first playthrough I farmed the living hell out of it. And I need 5 chunks, and that's going to take me a long time because, you know, this game, shit takes a long time. So, it's all luck, and these are very rare drops. So, be prepared. Be prepared for an hour. I usually get about 5 an hour, if I'm lucky. So now first, here's the werewolves. Come up behind them. Don't fight all 3 of them. Never a good idea. Alright, I fucked that. I usually could just knock these guys out. Alright. So here's a shard. That's unlucky. Bring this guy back. He's dead. Now you go, oh, you know, I'm going up the ladder. There's twin. See if we get a chunk. Alright, he's down. What does he give? Twin. Alright. And you have one over here. Twins again. Alright. Those are the medium level drops you're gonna get. Occasionally get a blue elixir. And then, occasionally you get a chunk. Chunk of shit. And then there's one last one up here. And if you could hear semen on the floor, yeah, you know who that is. I'm pretty sure you know that sound. They don't usually bother you, so you don't have to worry about them too much. That's a Bloodstone shard, so we got shit on that run. So I'm going to take a swig, I'm going to reawaken, and just keep on doing it. I've heard rumors that item discovery, you know, either helps or doesn't help. My last build, I had an arcane strength build. That was my first playthrough, and I did see a difference. I know there's some guys who did it 1,000 times and had no difference, but I never remember it taking me this long to get chunks. Maybe that's just my poor memory, but because I have only 15 arcane. Alright, get over here, son. Now this is kind of risky because I'm going to get close to Mr. Squidward over there. But Chikage makes quick work of him. So I'm not too afraid of him anymore. Where's the other guy? Alright, he's dead too. Bloodstone shards. We're not getting good drops. And there it is! Look at it. Bloodstone chunk. That's where you find them. And don't pay 20 insight for them, because save that for a blood rock. Because there are only 2 of those in the main game. Actually, no, there's only 1 of those in the main game and 1 in the DLC, which I've yet to get, because I know shit about the old hunters. I just beat Ludwig. And yeah, so this is where you get chunks. This is how you do it. You could also parry these guys, too. Every enemy's parryable. That's the attack I wanted to parry, too. Come over here. Yeah. Bye. I'll take the extra echoes. Those twins. Yeah, I need a few more. I want to get my Blades of Mercy up to +9. I haven't had to... I've been using like 3 or 4 weapons on this build just because the Saw Spear is just my boss weapon, and I figured to have that leveled up for the old hunters. And this is my regular idiot enemy, and the Shikage was supposed to be my main weapon for everything, but I'm just not a fan of it. I like it. Well, it's cool. It just gets you killed a lot. Alright, Mr. Sir. Over here. Bloodstone Shard. And just like the singing bitches, these guys have the same tell. Like I said, any enemy with a lunge attack, you watch their body. You don't watch their arms, you don't watch any of that bullshit. You watch their body. He always follows up with a second attack, so you can parry that pretty easily. Like if you get hit, worst thing you can do is panic roll away. 90% of enemies in the game. There's a blue elixir if you ever need those for whatever. I never use them. But yeah, any enemy with a lunge attack that grabs you, when that body comes towards you, you let them have it. And he'll follow up, and then you can parry him, and then I can miss the fucking visceral on him. Visceral him again. And even when an enemy's dead, you can still visceral them for shits and giggles. Your health back. Twin shards, of course. So we got lucky. Second try, we got a chunk. Usually on average for me, every 5 tries I get 1. So that's been the math that I get. So if you really want to upgrade a weapon fully, yeah, you're going to be here a long time. You're going to be here a whole afternoon. You're not going to be enjoying this game. That is for sure. Alright. I might do this one more time on camera and then just do the rest on my own. Just to show off my... Oh, and watch out for gunshots. They don't like hearing their friends get shot. Ah! Me talking all that shit about when the body moves. Doesn't matter. And there's another chunk. I'm getting lucky right now. That's 2 out of 3. And that ain't bad, according to Meatloaf. 2 out of 3 runs and I got... Wow. And again, you can get... You run this so many times, you're going to be able to upgrade any other weapon you want to +6 very easily. Very easily. Just be careful with this guy, because if you go follow him all the way to the hall, you might get hit by Squidward, which is never fun. No one likes losing insight. Follow. Yep. They always follow it up with that second. And if you just spam your shot, you'll get him every time. And those enemies used to give me quite a hassle. Until I learned, use your gun. Firearm is effective. It is very effective. Even on most bosses. In the main game, they definitely fucking gave all the enemies in the DLC super blood resistance like they gave everybody super magic resistance in the first one. Well, I mean in Dark Souls 2. The previous game. Alright. Again, I can fucking draw a perfect sketch of these assholes. Yeah, that's what happens when you just try to go balls to the wall. Well, that looked like a parry to me. That was kind of scrubby, I just spammed them to death. But, whatever works, right? Bloodstone. Bloodstone. And yeah, dex weapons pretty much make these guys a non-factor, because they do get staggered if you hit them from the side or the back, and even in the front. Blaze of Mercy. Great weapon. I hated them from my playthrough. Once you get them leveled up a bit, they do some damage. I don't have my lantern on, do I? There we go. Alright. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. But, yeah. So there you have it. There you have it. Now you know where to get gems, you know where to get stones, and you know where to get souls. What more could you want? Only problem is all these are near the relative end of the game or the middle. Maybe I'll do another video on some other farming spots for like low-level characters or beginning of the game, because I know a couple of those too. I don't usually see those publicized too well. The ones I've shown you are you've seen, and I'm just bored, and I had to do farming, and I figured why not have an excuse to show it. Sometimes it's just fun to spam them with Evelyn. And they will always drop something, so even if you want to sell off all these stones and make quick souls that way, it's not a terrible farming spot either. Not as effective as the other route I showed you, but effective. Effective when you're like below level 1, well, below level 80. And usually by the time you're in this area, you're about level 80. If you've been leveling up and haven't capped at anything. Get over here, son. Thank you. And another chunk. Look at this. Look at this. That's 3 chunks in like 6 or 7 tries. We're at a 50% ratio. That's some shit. That is some shit. Oh, he got me. man. And another chunk. This is really... You guys must be bringing me luck over here. Because I have never gotten this many chunks in quick succession. I'd be damned if it gave me 2 in one run, but... Yeah, like I said, this is a dex skill, blood tinge build. It's not an intelligence build, so my item discovery is dirt low. My arcane is only at 15. And arcane does increase your discovery, if I remember correctly. Or at least it always did. Who knows what they changed since the patches. I played this game in version 1. And I never got into PvP. It just didn't do it for me. I might. But I don't like people being able to heal themselves 20 times during a battle. But now that I'm more of a gun-type player, because my other character's strength, that's probably why I hated, and I never used my gun in my first playthrough at all. That's why it was so difficult. That's why it took me 50 tries to kill Gurman the first time. And then when I did it on this character, it took me 2. Alright, you can do all those haymakers that you want. Alright. And another this thank you guys. This is all because of your support. And if you get like ganked, they'll always just back up into there because they can't get you inside. Oh, Squidward. And he will follow you, so be careful. Oh god, I hate this guy so much. Where is he? There he is. I can cheese him with bone arrow mash, and I think I am. I don't want to lose insight. You slut. Oh fuck. You've got to be shitting in my testicle. Oh, my insight. My insight. This is the risk with this run. You slut. And they don't give you anything. They never drop anything good. Oh god, please give me a chunk to make this worth it. And that's why you gotta be careful. Once you go out, his path will definitely cross that if you take too long out here. Just a heads up. And then you lose insight like I did, because they're just fucking unstoppable. They're worse than the brain guys. A lot of people would beg to differ, but the brain guys, oh my god, another chunk. So it was worth it. I gladly trade 2 insight for chunks as opposed to 20, which is what the store would have you pay. Still, I hate those things. You should at least get your insight back if you kill them. Alright. Let's check how many we have. 11, more than enough to upgrade my weapon. Yes, I do. I indeed do. I'm gonna get more into the Chalice dungeons, that's for sure. That is for sure. Look at that, we got 165,000 souls out of that too. So we got souls and we got like at least 8 or 9 chunks. Again, not edited. Very lucky. Luckiest I've ever been. Because I remember it took me like fucking 2 hours just to get 5. First,
Very well then.
And then might as well. So it's always best to save it just in case you run into Squidward. Another 38 out of all that shit. Fortify. Blade of Mercy. Boom. When we get our next Blood Rock, you better believe we're putting in the Blade of Mercy. We have enough to put the Burial Blade up to +7 too, which is nice. I'm gonna start using that for shits and giggles. Alright, we got 38,000. Spend it on the stuff we're gonna need. Like this. Like some Blood Echoes. Some Quicksilver Bullets. And that's probably gonna end it for the video. And I'm gonna probably kick some more Hold Hunters' asses in about an hour or so. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. I hope I helped some people out.